I think we should go to the Ghana game because the Ghana game is more interesting to me because for some of you guys who might be listening, the three of you,
Hey,
Aqua,
five.
Akwasi
Let
said,
me. Okay, no,
Akwasi said that,
no. So,
Akwasi said, I don't understand why Jordan AU is playing in this game, yada yada yada. Jordan
listen,
AU immediately assists
listen,
two freaking goals, and I'm like, holy
listen,
smokes!
listen.
But you know
Okay,
what? I think you're right. This is more of like, a broken clock is right twice a
right?
day.
What? Yeah,
Yeah, so
and
I agree. Jordan Ayew is I think he's a decent player, but a decent
there's
player
yeah.
like I okay, let me. I don't know. I'm lying. I think Jordan Ayew's terrible, but you guys don't have anyone else with that level of experience because he has played in Europe. He has played in good
Yeah,
teams. There are many
and he was
good
at the
teams
last
that
World Cup.
he
Yes.
started for. So he must be decent. There's something he shows in training that he doesn't
Mm.
show in live matches. So if he can continue playing like this, then you guys have a decent team. Tarek Lamptey again showing me why I thought that was the
Choice for him.
best
Yeah.
choice ever for him. Like legitimately showing that.
Mm.
Do you know what's funny? Tarek Lamptey, if he was playing for England right now, England would be good on the right side. Isn't that crazy to think?
What a world!
It's
What a
we
world!
discussed this. We said, think about this. Trent Alexander-Arnold has to be injured or isn't playing well. Like and that to us back then. This is like what 2
Mm.
years ago or a year ago or
Yeah.
something, and we were like, "There's no chance," right?
Mm.
So, and then second is Reece James needs to be also injured or isn't playing well, and then number
Yeah.
three would be Kyle Kyle Walker would also
Kyle
need to
Walker
be
Peters.
injured
Yeah.
or isn't playing, and then Kyle Walker Peters doesn't. So in my opinion, I was like, Tarek Lamptey is
Mm.
like top four. He's the best player outside of the big boys, right?
Yeah.
Only to find out Trent Alexander-Arnold isn't playing well this year. Reece James is, you know, consistently
Injured.
injured, and
Yeah.
then that would have meant, and Kyle Walker has to play centre back. So
Mm.
that means Tarek Lamptey actually would have had an actual shot to play for England, and he offers everything England needs. Dude, that shot he made, where he
Yes.
legitimately he what was it
It's
like, almost like dribbling past two players, and
and
then
then
as he's falling down,
he
he
puts it on.
literally
Yes.
oh
If
I was
that
like
went in, I would have
oh
been done.
that
Okay,
that,
but
that was a sick op. But
we
you
have to
didn't.
rewind here a bit. Okay, so we have to rewind here a
Oh
bit
yeah,
because
yeah,
I
yeah.
need to
Go on,
defend my honor here.
talk to me.
Um, yes, a broken record. When I woke up and I saw the Ghana listing, and I saw two AUs, and literally, if you go to the Twitter, I tweet why. That was it. It put me in a foul mood because to me, you have wingers. You're telling me that you don't have any other wingers, and my issue with how this team was set up was that you have players who are all going to look for their own. Who was going to be the distributor? Who was going to be that? And I didn't. And I said this. You can find it on the stream. I said I don't trust Jordan's distribution. I said it,
Yeah,
and
then you were wrong.
literally, and I was wrong. And
20 minutes in,
twenty
actually not
minutes.
even 20 minutes in, he put in a ball like I think 10 or 15 minutes in that was nasty. He
Yes.
put in a really good ball at some point. I was like, oh wait, whoa,
Hmm.
whoa. And I'm like, okay, but those things happen from time to
Yes.
time. A bad player will put in a good cross, and you're like, oh,
Hmm.
well, okay. So you actually do have that in your locker,
Yeah.
bro.
But yeah, he put in the first cross, which eventually gets put away by Mohamed Salisu, who again Ghana had to spend
Beast.
so much time to get him, and it was worth the
Wait,
effort.
so
But
Salisu
also
could have been what team? What other nation could he have?
none.
Oh, okay,
He just
so
wasn't playing for Ghana
oh,
for
personally
reasons.
chose not to play for Ghana.
There's a story where either at youth level or early on in his career, he needed help. And this is the rumor that he needed help from the Federation, and the Federation gave him nothing. So
So he
after,
didn't want to give. He didn't want to pay back. He didn't want
yeah,
to just give it. Oh, okay, you know what? If that's the truth, I
hmm
respect that. Because
yeah,
hey, people who go yeah country over whatever, I'm like no.
hmm
If the country, particularly for African countries, we know this.
yes,
Look at
and
for
it's
many
Embolo.
people, yeah, like look at Giannis Antetokounmpo, where
hmm
his dad played for the Nigerian national team
Yeah,
and was flat broke. Like African countries don't really look after the players.
hmm
So in my opinion, if Salisu's like, why would I go and stress out for Ghana when they don't really do anything? And which
hmm
is crazy is that Salisu's quite possibly one of the youngest, one of the top young defenders, like one of the best young defenders out there.
yeah,
And that's why I thought he had a different country he could play for,
no,
and he was just
he's
like maybe like France or England or something, and he's like, I can't make it there.
he would have been in England long enough, but no, his options were Ghana, and if he's in England long enough, maybe them. But like, yeah,
And,
if
and you know
he,
what? You know
yeah,
what? He walks into England. I think he benches. I genuinely think he benches Harry Maguire.
I mean, we've all thought that, but
Dude, he's a
Harry
big
Maguire was,
dude. He's
he
tall.
is, he is, yeah,
He's got the speed. He's got the strength. He's a whole package, man. He's a big. Obviously, he's young, so he's got that
yeah.
momentary, lapse of judgment. But hey,
hmm No, but
but
yeah, so like
go on.
Salisu scores off of Jordan, and again, getting him was important because the one thing Ota Otto loves to do is when he needs to see out a game, he likes to go to a back three. And now
Mhm,
that you add Salisu to Jiku and Amarte, I mean Amarte and Jiku were the pairing period, and then
mhm,
you add that,
mhm.
man, you're good. You can go back three if you need to. You can go back two if you have to. Dennis Adoy at the end, I was a little bit concerned because he doesn't have the foot speed anymore,
Okay,
and
but
like,
but let's
but
okay.
still,
I know you're hyping up Ghana too much.
well,
You
I'm not.
guys,
I haven't even
one second,
hyped.
one,
I
one
haven't
second,
hyped.
1 second.
I haven't even
You
hyped them.
guys lost 2 goals to South Korea that were headers.
hmm This is
Two.
our third
Okay,
string
the
keeper.
one header, the second goal from South Korea was
Yeah.
nuts. That
Yes,
kid climbed. That
he
kid was
did.
climbing.
hmm
He jumped
He's
so
still
high.
climbing.
I was like, yo. If Ronaldo did
Like,
the same thing, people would be creaming in their pants. This guy
mm,
leaped. He jumped so high. Salisu thought it was a defensive. Look at Salisu's face. Go back.
yeah.
He thought it was a defensive guy leaping. So he didn't even like try. He just
hmm
sat there. And then all he saw was a red shirt
Um,
smashing and the power too. It's not just that
yeah.
he jumped that high. That power was nuts.
The keeper, it was just like, what do you want him to do? Like, the only thing you could say he did wrong was he took a step back
Yeah.
right before he jumped,
No, no,
and
I
that
think
momentum
I don't
carried him
think
back
I
in.
don't
But
think
like,
a world class keeper keeps that out. I think that was
maybe,
no chance. No, I'm not kidding. That was a
yeah,
perfect
that's
header.
fine. Yeah.
No chance. The keeper could not.
hmm
The second goal. The
Yeah.
second goal for sure. No keeper gets that. Maybe if the keeper was positioned better, but the keeper had to shift to the left, and the guy
Yeah.
heads the ball to his left, the keeper's right.
Yes.
Keeper couldn't do anything. And the pace,
Mhm.
dude, before the keeper reacts, the ball is in the net.
Yeah.
The pace he put in on that ball.
He's
No,
just he's just
that was a
making he's just
beautiful header.
emphasizing that it was.
I'm not going to. I'll be honest with you. The 2 goals you guys conceded were not goalkeeping issues. It was defensive errors.
I
That's the
agree.
key.
I agree.
Because Salisu should not, at the very least, Salisu should contest that. Because if
Mhm.
you contest that header, you make sure that guy doesn't have enough. That guy had a full head of steam. No one
Yes.
blocked him. No one tried to like
There was
the
no
the
resistance
the,
there.
the
Yeah.
professional tag. Nothing.
hmm
Guy
And there was
pulled
nothing
up
there. Yeah.
like he's about to do a layup, like easy
hmm
layup, bro. Like no, it was one of the worst. In my opinion, that's the reason why a lot of things I hate about the African teams this World Cup is that we seemingly don't learn to get
Mm,
rid of all these tiny little mistakes. Because
mm.
guess what? If a top team plays Ghana, you guys played
There,
Portugal
there
when
are
Portugal
things.
you guys lost to Portugal, right? With Ronaldo there.
Yeah,
If Ronaldo isn't playing, okay, that's a
I
six
think it's
goal.
worse.
That's a
I think it's
six
worse.
goal. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's a 6 goal game. You guys are going to struggle. You guys would have struggled.